There we go. Alright, alright. Let's do this. I feel so bad for some people because I know there are some of you guys in the Americas who have like a just or like it's like not middle of the night for you guys. Or video ping, video ping. Boop. Okay. So let's have a look. Okay. So for anyone who's living under a rock or not playing the game currently, or you know if you're looking at this the next day. This is the movie event. The movie event came out a little while ago, and I'm about to go through it because I want to see. Let's see. So, general updates. Water has been updated to use mesh deformation. Terrain water settings have been replaced with water animations and is off by default. This change is to prepare for floods in future, because floods were talked about. So, cross your fingers, floods are coming soon. The dinosaurs you have selected now grow offline. You will not earn DNA during the days during this process, which is awesome. Hello there, Traubs. DNA gifts have been added to the DNA store. You can now purchase DNA products for your friends and then receive a free 25% bonus. That's awesome. Which that'll help me out so much. Okay, moving in. Spawn in on the amber. Wait, spawn in and press on the amber in the left side of the menu to get started. Discover amber and extract DNA components. Excess DNA components can be discarded for DNA. Rarer DNA components will grant more DNA. Insert DNA components into the incubator to unlock new skins. Wow, is Indom in the game? We're about to figure that out. I'm gonna talk through this. We're gonna look at all this, see what's going on with this, and then we're gonna dive right in. We're gonna get into this event, and I will show you everything that I can that I know of. Okay, incubating times continues to count even when you're not playing the game. That's awesome. Activating a terminal will reduce the incubation time by 10% each terminal. Reward 500. For each terminal and will reward 500 DNA. There's a total of 3 terminals that can be found in 3 separate labs. Claiming the incubator resets the terminals, and they'll need to be reactivated. All right. Incubation costs. Incubation costs will differ depending on the base DNA components entered into the incubation. Every sub DNA component you enter into the incubator will reduce the incubation cost by 5%, and you can enter a total of 5 sub DNA for a total of 25%. So I'm assuming this is everything is gonna cost DNA. New Jurassic theme map. A new map is brought to you by Pig Prima, Stale Shrimp, Silverplate, Hurricane Lord, and Captain Crocky. New skins. So Movie Brachy model by Enda. Movie Brachy, or Movie Trike remodel by Crocky. I don't actually do I have Movie Trike? I might have to get a Movie Trike. Forgotten Mutant has been skinned by Evanicus. So this is the Evanicus restats, man. Oh, I haven't made a video about Evanicus restats. Destroyed King has been added, which is for Fast Lithium. Chaos Mosasaur has been added. Awesome. Chaos Spino has been added by Coelophysis. Chaos Titanosaur has been added by Enda. Classified Tylosaurus has been added by Enda. Classified Pteranodon has been added by Captain Crocky. Movie Aloe has been added by Reef. Movie Anki has been added by Crocky. Oh my god, there's so many. Movie Velociraptor has been added for... I mean, I guess that's fair that it's a skin for a Utah Raptor, but I really feel like it should have been a skin for, I don't know, Velociraptor. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Movie T-Rex has been added. Movie Pteranodon, Movie Mosa, Movie Carno, Movie Hats, Movie Parasaurolophus. Okay. So, right now, oh my god, there's so many new things. So, Movie Rex, right here. Movie Trike, I don't have Movie Trike. Movie Brachy, I do have Movie Brachy. Movie Aloe. Okay. Movie Spino, or Chaos Spino. Man, why isn't this underneath the other Spinosaur? Dude, do you guys have any idea how many skins Spino... Look at this! Why does Spino need this many skins? You have another Spinosaurid. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm a hater. Classic Pteranodon. Classified Pteranodon. Interesting. I guess it's like old school. Movie Pteranodon. Ooh, that's gonna be good. So, Chaos Mosasaur. Ooh, and the once mythical Movie Mosasaurus. It finally exists, boys. We finally have Movie Mosa. Wow. I'm so happy. Movie Velociraptor. That's got the blue streak. I'm not a fan of the blue streak, but that's just me. Classified Tylosaurus. Interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't know Tylosaurus was going to be part of this. I mean, it's cool that we get in Tylosaurus. Movie Parasaurolophus. Oh, man. That looks great. That Parasaurolophus. Go around the map, I guess. What are these crowns? What are these? Why do you guys have crowns? Top fans? Interesting. I'm so confused. Okay. Movie Carnotaurus. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, that looks... Carno needs a remodel so bad. You can tell. You can tell the Carno needs a remodel so bad. Okay. Anki, movie Anki. Interesting. I'm glad Anki got another skin. Movie hats. Ooh. Ooh. And then Evanicus. I have to have this. I'm gonna lose my mind over these stats, dude. I'm actually gonna lose my mind over these stats. I might actually, like, lose my stuff. We'll really have to test and see how bad Evanicus is. I want to say something about, like, this skin, but I don't want to say it because it's an assumption, but I'm not gonna say it, but... In the movie Titanosaur, or Chaos Titanosaurus, interesting that it's under Argent and not under, Titanosaurus. That's okay. That's fair, though. And then Distorted Rex. Oh my god, dude. What an event, bro. What Okay, let's look at movie Bracky since I have it. I have movie Bracky and I have movie Spino. We're loading in, we're loading in. Will I crash? Ooh man. Ooh man. I see. Something about this map is familiar. Something about this map is familiar. Interesting. So this is the movie Bracky skin. We got movie Bracky already, of course. Okay, let's go. Let's hear the sounds for it real quick. Alright, let's see the roar. These trees look way better. Let's see the growl. See the call. Right on, right on. Drink animation. See the bite animation. Dang, look at that. It's the AoE. Man, I never thought it would be the day would ever come that I'd see movie break. Okay, so here's the extract amber. So you need at least one amber to perform this action. So okay. So do we need to go around the map and find amber? I'm assuming that's what we gotta do. So let me go back to the menu. Let's look at the other ones. So we're gonna come up with the best method. More likely than not, the best method for getting amber is probably just going to be to get... Okay, so this is still the old movie Spino. This is the old movie Spino, I think. Yeah, that's still the old one. So that's not coming until part 2. Which, mind you, there's a part 2 to this event, guys. There's literally a part 2 to this event, which is like, that's insane. That's insane. I'm sad that I don't have movie trike though, because I just didn't have it. But there is a part 2 to this event, which is crazy. Okay, I guess the best course of action would just be like, let me go Balur. I'm gonna go Balur, say Biku, just because. And part 3 too. There's a part 3 too, dude. What in the world? Dude, UG, y'all like cook so hard. And also thank you, Chicken Engineer, for staying up so late. I already know it's like so late for you. And thank you so much for staying up this late to like get this event out to everyone today, like you promised. Like, make sure to thank Chicken for the fact that he stayed up, because he doesn't usually keep coding past like a certain hour. So I know he stayed up real late to get this out to you guys. Okay, so here's like the entrance. Dinosaur. That's funny. It doesn't say Jurassic, it just says Dinosaur. Alright, will this kill me? No. Kidding. It's interesting. What do you guys think about it being on like the base map? I do like the trees. The trees like change the entire atmosphere of the game, I feel like. The entire like atmosphere of the game has changed. Like with all this foliage and stuff. Yeah, I'm rocking the Bowler State Biku skin. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find where Amber is. There's Amber at. So here's the infamous like break in the wall right there. Okay, so I mean we got like these like stuff here. Okay, let me like go over here. Are these like regions? The lower jungle wilds. They like changed it. Oh wait. Amber rock. You found a piece of amber in the rubble. Okay. Extract amber. You've extracted Allosaurus. Okay, so Allosaurus. Incubate. That just cost me a lot of DNA. So I got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So, okay, so these are all like time gated. Interesting. Okay. I'm starting to see how this event works. So it seems like you're supposed to run around and find the amber rocks around them. Kind of like how the DA has like the rocks. Can I go in the... Are these buildings empty? Yeah, they are. Okay. I was just wondering. I was literally watching the Jurassic Park movies recently, just in preparation for the event. Is that a rock down there? Hold on, I think I just saw another one. I did. Oh my god, I'm gonna get stuck in here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so extract amber. Parasaurolophus. Oh, I gotta wait for the other one to finish before I start that one. Ooh. I wonder if, like, to get D-Rex, you gotta, like, combine, like, DNAs, or if you just get D-Rex. I would assume that you have to, like, combine certain DNAs, because, like, I'm assuming you gotta get, like, Hatzegopteryx, stuff like that. So, like, Hatzegopteryx would probably... It'd be, like, Allo plus Hatzegopteryx to get, the distorted, or, like, the Evonicus skin. And the D-Rex would be, like, Rex, like, maybe Brachy DNA, stuff like that. I have no idea, but that's what I'm gonna assume it is. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. How to get Mitodon? That's a good question. That's what we're gonna try and figure out today. What I'm assuming is how you get it is you are combining the DNA of multiple creatures because you can. I'm assuming you can put multiple things here and then extract the DNA. Is it just collecting the DNA for Mitodon? That's what I'm thinking. That you got to mix it because there's multiple things here. I don't know why there would be multiple things here if you didn't need to. Can I like speed? I know I can like speed it up technically by finding the things. Okay, so you can mix them together. Okay. That's what I was thinking. That's a cool idea. I like that. UGB cooking. The wilderness feels so much cooler that there's better trees. And I know, like, if this Norsa was watching the stream, she'd be like, oh my god, this guy. Because I make it a point. The DS trees gotta go. These ones are just miles better. I mean, these ones are not right here, but the other ones, these ones are better. The more DNA you add, the less it costs. Oh, interesting. Okay. That is helpful because I just spent like 15k DNA on that. Even if you mix it? Okay. Does it just like pick a random one at that point? Because I can't. Extracted Carnotaurus and I extracted Spino. Okay. And here's the dome. Can I get in through the holes? I don't think I... Oh, yes I can. The Aviary. This is cool. We're gonna turn the... Yeah, look. This is the Aviary, right? Aviary, right? This is for us AV mains. Anybody else, none of you other people can come in here. All you albino terror players, I spit on you. You don't get to come in here. And it doesn't seem like Indom is out yet, or the Indom like has been like added yet. That's probably gonna be. If I'd have to assume, I'd have to add say it's probably in part like 3 or something like that. I feel like if they're gonna add like the hybrids, I would like to see Scorpius Rex. I'm gonna be honest with you. It probably wouldn't happen, but I'd like to see Scorpius Rex because that's probably one of my favorite hybrids from. Do you have to pay DNA if you collect DNA? Yeah, you have to pay DNA, but it gets cheaper the more DNA you add. So like, you can fill this up with DNA and it'll cost less. It cost me 15k to hatch this allo that I'm doing right now. Although it takes 19 minutes, dude. You think I got 19 minutes for every single thing? Like, dang. But it seems like a Balur would probably be the best. A baller would probably be one of the best things to find all this stuff with. If I can get distorted, that'd be awesome. Or not distorted, but Spinosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Carnotaurus. Okay. Might have to call in one of my homies to hook me up with a movie trike so I can show you guys movie trike. because I did not manage to get one before it was revealed, and after it was revealed, I knew there was no way I was gonna be able to get one within a reasonable price. Okay. You can borrow mine. Oh, all right. Let's see. Let's see what's over here. I'm fine. Like we're like pay attention to where I'm like gathering all these rocks. By the way, because they'll probably spawn. This is new. This is new. Hold on. This is new. This area is new. What? This would. I mean, like, like I know like that, but like that's new. Like this, dude. Yes, the DNA, your DNA does incubate offline. Yes. So like you could like put some stuff into incubate and like go AFK or like get off or something like that. Is that a movie turning on? No, it's already turning. Okay. What's in here? Dude, this is insane attention. You can tell the UG staff team absolutely love the Jurassic Park franchise. Yo, 10%. See, okay, so this is what the terminals look like to be activated. That's what they look like. And you can get up, it said like what, 50% off like time. So if you want to actively like separate time, because I got 10% of the time off. Okay. Let's see. This is cool. What kind of spine is that? What kind of skeleton is that? Okay, so that's like a Rex skull. Like that's a really good Rex skull. Like wow. I'm honestly shocked at how like well detailed this event is actually. This is insane. Especially because they like definitely crunched the crap out of this. Because they had the Easter event and then we got the movie event like back to back. The Easter event, you know, I'm not really, you know, that one kind of almost burned me out, but this is insane. This is awesome. Okay. Is there, can I get in here or is this, it's just, okay, let me shift lock into it. I think that's just a wall. I don't think there's anything in here. No, there's not. Okay. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am a humongous fan of this area. I love this. It's like a canyon. It's more of like a valley, but you know, I've always wanted like a canyon or valley region specifically for Evanicus because Evanicus needs it. And look at this gliding from one side to the other is actually so awesome. I think somebody already had movie hats. We got a lot of amber down here. I already see like a ton of pieces. So like down here might actually be a good place to look. Like look, I already see another piece right here. Do they have the D-Rex movie skin yet? Yeah. D-Rex is for Facilitherium. So if you want D-Rex, it's for Facilitherium. I don't know how to get it though. It might be that you just do it through the amber. I don't know yet. I have no idea. I haven't seen anybody say anything about it yet. So does anybody have D-Rex in chat? If you have D-Rex, speak now or forever hold your peace. D-Rex or the Evanicus skin. Also, can you guys really still hate Evanicus after it gets that skin? Let's be honest here. There's probably nothing back here. Yeah, there's nothing back here. So I went here. That's slab 1. That's the region. Okay, so we need to go this way. Did we already look at this? I don't think so. Okay, right, amber right here. Okay, got some more amber. We're just gonna keep collecting that. Let's see. You need amber and DNA? Yes, but it costs less the more amber you use. The more of like the creature DNA you use in here, the less DNA it costs. Let's see. Let me do this. Okay, so I got most of them maybe. So I got Anki, Pteranodon, Anki, Hats, T-Rex, Carno, Spino, Parasaur. Okay. So theoretically, if you were to get all like 5 of these, they said you can have up to 25% off of from the DNA. So collect as many of those as you can. Don't do what I did and just do one aloe, because that is costing me dearly. Cost me 15K for that. 15K actual DNA. Okay, can I like get in this truck? I'm like trying to like catch this at the right moment. Thank you, plant. You're very helpful. Okay, can you not? Am I not able to get in here? No, I can't. Okay, I'm just bad at the game. I want the Moza, dude. Okay, I think Moza's like one of the ones we still need. Steel balls. Yeah, I want to see a movie Moza like really bad. So there's something in the menu settings that I can change for like the water, the animated water or whatever. Let's see. So this doesn't really seem to have any amber on it or anything like special. No secrets. I'm not. Wow, props to the devs for making an engaging event. The Easter one was so grindy, I wasn't even gonna try. No, yeah, I would say the Easter event was overall kind of a fail. Well, because it was like it was so late, and I know they worked really hard, and I'm not gonna I don't want to like make them feel bad that like the event flopped and that a lot of people didn't like it. It was just so late. It wasn't like Easter had already been passed for a long time. This event perfectly timed. Right after the movie comes out, like smart as can be. Like good on them for this one. And you can tell they pumped their heart and soul. Now I would expect them to like take a pause for like maybe even like a month of no development, especially Chicken. I know Chicken's been working hard to make this stuff work. And I know all the devs worked really hard. So try and be nice to the devs for a change, guys. I know how our community can be. Try to be a little nice to them. But I will agree with you, the Easter event was kind of a drag. It was fun collecting all the eggs, but after you got all the after you got like the actual like egg things to get spawn, like collecting like the extra eggs to buy the is oh my god. This is W event. The high upgrades on the way was very big. Yeah. Cement looks already pretty solid. It doesn't feel super tedious yet. The only tedious thing right now is the fact that this takes 20 minutes. I got 6 minutes left. I gotta figure out. So I wonder if it's like the other labs. Is that where you find like all the terminals? That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Is that because if we can find the locations of all the terminals, you can go and get like all the stuff really quickly. Gonna make a video how to get the skins. I will, yeah. I'll make a video about it. I can explain it right now if you're confused. So how to get the skins, as far as I can tell, is you go around the map and you've been seeing those rocks I've been collecting, right? They're around the map. Okay, I've already been here. Let me see if I can find one. I'll show it off for you guys. I'll see if I can't make like a YouTube short or something, like just like record a YouTube short of this, like segment it or something, and post it for you guys. Let me see if I can find one right there. Okay. So you're gonna want to go around the map looking for rocks that look like this, like these. They're little like gray rocks that that have like orange coming out of them, and they're called amber rocks. And what you do is you come up, you press F, and you says you found a piece of amber in the rubble, right? And this will update. This will give you it'll turn to 1, right? And what you do is you click extract amber, right? And it will tell you you've extracted Pteranodon, DNA. So Pteranodon DNA right there. What you do is you can click these and you can put an amount of them in here. Like if you get like 3 Allosaurus, it'll be up to a certain percent. If you get all these, if you fill all of these in, that's 25% off of like how much DNA it's gonna cost. Because it cost me 15K for Allo, and I'm assuming this is gonna cost more for others. So, and as it currently stands, I don't see how to get Mudodon or D-Rex. So that is a good question that I do not know the answer to currently. Did I explore all the areas, or is there more? I already went to the aviary. Okay, so the restricted zone. Restricted zone, what's that? Let's go to the restricted zone. Remember, guys, the aviary is called the aviary, not the albino terrier, not the albino terriary. Right? So stay out. All you albino terror players, stay out. That's not yours. That's for Evan Ike's players and the Flyers. Okay. So restricted area. Lab 2. So lab 2, yeah, that was this one. That was this one over here. So we went to lab 2. And that has one of the terminals in it. Okay, we got our DA reference right here. Hello there, Dinosaur Arcade. No. So it doesn't fully reduce the price. I think they said that it reduces it up to 25%. Okay, do these hurt? Okay, no. That would have been that would have been wild if they hurt. So restricted zone has like a fence around it, which is interesting. It means you're gonna have to like climb over it. I guess that has it there, right there. Okay. Got a little fence break right there. Dang, like even though this is the base map, this is still so cool. You can totally recreate some of the scenes with like caveman. Like you could have like an albino terror chasing you and like another caveman buddy, and you guys can like stand here and then be like and jump off. What's this? A truck? Interesting. Okay. I can't wait to see all the Jurassic role plays. uh, you could absolutely do it though. Another piece of amber. There's a good amount of amber right here. And I don't feel like a lot of people come back here, so maybe this would be a good place. What is that? What is that? That is big. I don't know what it is, but it's big. Yeah, so I don't know when those are gonna be because there's still apparently a part 2 and a part 3. So, what is this? Outgen? Outgen? It's bruh. This. Oh my god. These. Oh, that's so funny. Is this like a solar panel? Is this a? Can I go inside of this? That's my question. Or is this just like a thing? There's amber right here. I'm gonna grab it. What is this? The Outgen. Wait, the chaos skin. Wait, are the chaos skins in DA still unlockable? Maybe. I don't know why they wouldn't be. If you could get the amber, then they should still be. I know I have some amber in DA, but the movie event for DA was too confusing for me. Okay, so you can't get in that. That's just kind of like a facility, which is cool. So, have I checked out everything? I feel like we went to lab. Yeah, we went to lab 1. We went there. Looks like I've checked out everything that is facility based. I don't know if they have anything underwater or anything special. I don't know. Do they have anything? Is there a way to get old movie skins, or do I have to trade? As far as I can tell, it looks like you're gonna have to trade for them. Personally, I wouldn't mind if they came back. They don't really have any value besides the fact that they got remodeled. Prior to that, they had no value. So I really don't think it would hurt the trading community to bring them back. But as it currently stands, I think you have to trade because I have yet to get them from any amber. You can go inside that building through the side on the ground. Oh wait, I can? Well, let me go back because I didn't think I could go to into that building. Forget Bowler is an omnivore, which is a great change. I still think we need rainbow beams, dude. Or like different tiers of beams. I still think I'll forever think that we need beams that do other things than just glass because that's boring. This event is honestly awful. Why? Explain to me why this event is awful. Because if you're gonna tell me it's awful, the devs need to know why, so that they can fix it in the future and change it. DNA beams, yeah. Okay, to the side on the ground. This? Oh my! I don't know how I missed this. Okay, that's a lot more than I thought it was. I definitely almost missed like an entire thing. Thank you for that comment. I nearly missed like this entire facility. Wow. Oh my. Oh, dude, this is where the Blamison's canon event happened. What is that? I just saw something glowing. What is that? Why did you do... What is that? Hold on. Let me get my head in the wall. Oh, it's golden cocoa. It's golden cocoa. Oh, I got... Oops. Uh-oh. Well, looks like I accidentally got in here. Can I get back out? Can I come into the out now? I don't want to be in here. This thing's ominous. Get me out of here. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh my god. I don't... Well, let's see if I can get unstuck from in here. Okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. We're good. We're good. We're good. I get it. I did it. I did it. Why do we need DNA to incubate? Well, think about it logically. Why would you need DNA to incubate from amber? It makes sense. Okay, so what is this? Is this Rex? Is this Rexy? That is Rexy. Oh, wait, no. Is that, or is that aloe? That's definitely the aloe. I definitely said that wrong. It's definitely the aloe. Look at me go. There's the no, that's the Pteranodon. Okay. I need to stop saying these before I like get a good look at them, otherwise I'm gonna look like an idiot. Okay, so there's that dimorph thing. Yeah, although this one's got 2 heads. Does it have 2 heads? I didn't think it had 2 heads. Maybe it does have 2 heads. I didn't see that. I wouldn't be surprised if it has 2 heads. Is that why it's gonna... Blamison would be happy. It's like, at least now it makes sense that it has 2 heads. Claim. I've unlocked movie. Okay, so let's see. What do I have the most of? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, and then what if I put an Anki in here? And I incubate this. What? The DNA components you selected are no longer in your storage? What? What? What is this? What? Oh, so are these all like extras? I'm so confused. Okay, so I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. So this one is what you actually want to get. This is what you actually want. Everything else, right? So I'm gonna leave like one of these Pteranodons over. Everything else is extra that helps to just dwindle down the time. So now if I do that, okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna get Pteranodon. Although I probably should have done something like Spinosaurus. Extract all these. Okay, so now it seems like I'm not getting D-Rex or anything like that from this. How do you get Mutadon? Hey Dynamic, what's up? Also, what the chance of getting D-Rex first try I did? Okay, you'll have to answer me a question. How do you get D-Rex? Where did I see it? Every time you incubate Rex, there's a 5% chance that you'll get a D-Rex instead. T-Rex costing 93.7k at least. Oh my god, what? What are these prices, dude? That's actually insane. I didn't think I'd have to farm that hard. They were like, oh no, don't worry, you don't need to farm. It's not gonna cost you DNA. It's a liars. Does this work in private servers? That's a good question. I don't actually know. Now I need fast slow. Yep. Man, if you don't have all the hybrids by now, you should have been had them. I don't know what you've been doing if you don't have all the hybrids at this point. But this is the facility that housed D-Rex. Fast slow is my least favorite. That's fair. But I always like I just got all of them. Fast slow is also my least favorite, but I just got all of them simply because I knew they'd have like skins and stuff like that. Also, you could totally like Argent farm in here or something. Just be away from people. You can only imagine how cancerous. Yeah, well, I mean, now that we know, we can farm DNA. Allosaurus, my amber. Okay. So yeah, so I'm assuming Mutadon is probably similar to the Rex thing, where you do like hats or Pteranodon, and it's like a 5% chance. I'm assuming it's probably something along those lines, if I had to guess. D-Rex being 5% chances is nuts. I mean, honestly, let's be honest. 5% is actually a higher percentage than they usually give us with rare stuff. Usually, usually UG's like, let me give you 0.01% on something like Wraith Terror and have fun with that. So, why does Velociraptor cost 60k to incubate? That's crazy work, bro. These prices are a little high, in my opinion. Especially for like new players. I feel like it costs way too much for new players. That's a little excessive. Like you're not sitting down and getting 60k within a reasonable amount of time as a new player. That's like a little high in my opinion. I understand for like veteran players, Moses are 200k plus to incubate. What? What? No. Like for us DS veterans, yeah, like these prices are totally fair. But like an event like this isn't just for us DS veterans. An event like this is for like the new players, right? And new players are going to have a terrible time trying to get 60k, even trying to figure out how to get 60k. Hopefully, they watch my video on how to get DNA fast, how to get 400k DNA within 1 day. Is possible. It's just kind of boring. So I found one of the terminals. Let me go to. I know where the other one is. So I know where the terminals are. So Lab 2. Does Lab 2 have a terminal? I feel like Lab 2 will probably have a terminal. This event could have been genuinely saved DS from the low player count it has right now. It has added in the game for the skin to almost be impossible. Yeah. No, I think they need to do a price change. I actually believe they need to do a price change. I will be open and honest about that I think the price change needs to happen like soon. Just because these prices are too high. I get like wanting people to grind and whatnot, but new players are not gonna grind. I feel like I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and new players will be like, I'm now addicted to this game. But I feel like those prices are too high. Nerf prices by 50%. Just like 200k, that's just too much. That's just too much. Like, people are just not going to incubate certain things at that point. I genuinely think like 50k should be the highest something costs to incubate. Maybe even 75k. What is this? Oh, what's that? It's the shaving cream. I get that. I got that reference. Yeah, these trees look great though. I love the trees. So there's a lab in the restricted zone. It's lab over here, and there's one here as well. I really wanted D-Rex, but that's probably not going to be possible for me. No, I feel like I don't know how long the event's gonna I don't know how long the event's gonna go on, but I feel like it's possible. Like, don't worry about getting fast. I don't know if you need fast Ethereum in order to get the skin. I feel like you probably don't. I feel like, yeah, there's an entrance in here. You probably don't need fast Ethereum to actually get it. So I would focus on getting the skin, and then after the event is over, going out of your way to get fast Ethereum. That way you can have D-Rex when you get fast Ethereum. No, 200k is insane. I completely agree with you guys. 200k is insane. Also, 20 minutes to incubate stuff, like, damn, that's annoying. I guess if you're just like generally playing, it's not a big deal. But since I'm streaming, I'm like not trying to spend 20 minutes doing this. Since it's like I just got off of work. Oh, let me spend my Robux and speed this up. The lowest you can get Rex 2 is 93k. 93k. I'm sorry, but a Rex skin to me, Rex skin is not worth 93k. And I don't think the movie Rex skin really looks like the Jurassic Park Rex or even the Jurassic World Rex. If it's that expensive for Moza, I can only imagine what I'll buy. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I feel like these prices are just too high. Because I saw it, you can have up to 25% off by filling all these up. You do all the things, you can get up to 25% off for this, but like still, dude, like 90k for Rex and then 200k on base. It's based off of Buck from Jurassic Park 2. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You're right. Yeah, exactly. This one, it's like it costs you a hybrid, and you know, like maybe like that'll bring the value up. Maybe it'll like stop people from making alt accounts, but like it's gonna stop new players is what it's gonna stop. The event right now, really cool. I love how it's done. Just too expensive. Dude, no. They were saying that it wouldn't cost DNA. I remember seeing it that it didn't cost DNA. Yeah, prices need to be dropped. I don't care about alts. I don't care about people getting a buttload of these skins. I'd much rather new players get like one or like be able to get like a good amount of these skins, and for veteran players to get like a billion of them and them not be worth anything, than for them to be so unobtainable that only veteran players are the ones able to get them. That's exactly that's what I'm saying. They're like, oh, I need like they'll get to the screen and then it'll be like incubate. It's like you need 90k more DNA. It's like, well, how do I get DNA? And they look that they get like 56 DNA, or well 75 on even like 100 on Argent. And then like yes, you have the quest, but also they don't know that about the quest necessarily. They don't know what the missions do necessarily right off the bat. Um, and then, like I said, the best way to get DNA, you can get 400k DNA in a day. In a day. That's if you spend all day doing it, right? I did the calculations. It takes about 21 hours to get 400k DNA. So realistically, you're going to get about 200k DNA within one day if you really sit down and you spend 12 hours doing missions all day. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's not fun. And that's what like fun needs to be the most important thing. And I promise, if any devs are watching this, I'm not trying to come after you the event. I genuinely am not. I think you guys have done a great job. Just concerned. So it looks like lab 2 has a terminal. Can I like okay, so I can like turn these what is the timer on these things? So I went to 30%. How long does it take me to like reactivate them? Because I know there's this one, and I know there's the one in the restricted zone. Because I mean, what I might just do, what might be a good idea, is placing like a playable at the terminal on each one of them, and just incubating and then terminal, and then depending on how long this like goes away for. Because I know you have to reactivate these, but I don't know how long it takes for them to deactivate. Let me go to the other one, because that one's definitely deactivated now, if that one became reactivated. Yeah, I'm thinking putting a playable here and a playable in here, and just spawning with them. Chaos Spino actual has crazy range. Does that mean I have to do a Spino Meta Mysteries, dude? Oh, man. Oh, I need to do a lot of Meta Mysteries episode. I have been so behind on videos. Oh, man. I promise you guys, I really want to make videos right now. I really do. I'm just, oh. You know how it is. Where can I get the Chaos Spino? The Chaos Spino is Chaos Spino not within the incubator? Is that not where you get Chaos Spino? Chaos Spino should be just this incubating system, this system. So what you do is you put whatever DNA you want here, which would be the Spinosaurus, you put it right here because this is what you're gonna get, right? And you fill this up with all the bunch of random other DNA, doesn't matter. And the more DNA, it's like you can get up to 25%, and then there are these little facilities you can go to, and on the inside they have like terminals that you can activate that'll give you off 10% of the time. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of amber over here. Of course, I have got you, Spino, dude. Nobody able to do this, I think. Able to do this. IDK, the reason to make it valuable. Yeah, no, I don't like. I don't know why these are so expensive. Okay, so that didn't get reactivated. Did I activate a different one? Am I going crazy? I know there's supposed to be like I think there's 3 of them. Did I activate? Oh, wait a minute. That one has one, right? Okay. So putting a playable in all 3 of these for incubation, so you can just instantly get like the % off immediately. Why are they shooting on the 4th of July? What? Holy. Dude, Ronaldo, that is exactly what I was wondering at the very beginning of the stream. I don't know if you were here at the very beginning of the stream, but I wanted to know why Oxalia didn't get that Spinosaurus skin. Like, it genuinely doesn't make any sense to me. Genuinely makes absolutely no sense to me. And again, not trying to be mean to the devs, but like, now we have Movie Spino that's about to get remodeled again, right? So people are going to play Movie Spino, and then now people are also going to play Chaos Spino. And I mean, people already like Spino. Like, you got skins like Orca Spino, Kaiju Spino, Alpha Kaiju Spino. There's so many Spino skins that people already like. And Oxalia doesn't have any. Like, why didn't we get Spino? Spino's sale is actually mesh, and that's cool. That is cool. They might indirectly make money from this. I think chicken is cooked actually then. No, okay, so the thing with Universal and like Jurassic like Park and stuff, look at JB, for example, right? Because I know a lot of people are worried about like a copyright strike. Like most everything's named differently. They're not naming these things like what they are from the movies. Yes, these are Jurassic Park themed things, but JB, like their whole identity of JB is Jurassic Park. They have Indominus Rex. They have Indoraptor. It's like if Chicken isn't directly trying to monetize this stuff, like it shouldn't they shouldn't do anything, right? And the thing about it is DS is not big enough to cause a problem for Universal. I know Universal like made a game a little while ago, but oh yeah, didn't JB actually have Scorpius Rex as the original name? Yeah, like I'm pretty sure JB has like everything named as what it actually is. And I feel like if Universal comes after these games, that's not gonna do anything but hurt them. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody I know who plays Dinosaur Simulator is going to see the Jurassic World movies. 100%. And it's like, don't. There's no reason for Jurassic World like Universal to attack UG. UG is not a problem for them. That'd be like that'd be like the baby versus atomic bomb meme. Like it's like it wouldn't make any sense. Yes, you only got 1 dino after putting 6. So let me explain this to you, Carkit. Okay, so this blue one right here is the only one you're getting, right? The rest of these are to making this cheaper. So let me show you guys. Okay, so I got my return on. So I'm gonna incubate. God, let me see if I can incubate Spino. Oh my God, dude, what? That's so expensive. For what? Okay, Hatzegopteryx. I'll do Hatzegopteryx because that's not so expensive. Okay, should I? You know, I'll do Spino. I'll do Spino. That is. Oh my god, dude. Okay. So I'm gonna put in my extra Pteranodons. Right. This is bringing the cost down. Okay. Don't appreciate that. I don't know who is stream sniping me right now. I hope you understand that I'm just gonna spend my DNA to revive my bowler. Just that was so pointless. Okay. Anyways, it was bound to happen eventually. Okay. Yeah, you understand it now? You're only getting one thing from it. You're only getting one thing, and that's whatever you put in there. This actually makes me getting Amber like easier. Okay. So yeah. So literally, let me extract all the DNA from here. Ooh, I got a Titanosaur. I don't think I had Titanosaurs yet. Where did Titan? Oh, there it is. Titanosaurus doesn't have a picture. Okay, so we're gonna do Spinosaurus. We're gonna do. I have a bunch of Carnos. I know I've already done Pteranodon, so I can do all the Pteranodons. So look at that, 93K, which is an insane. I have 144K DNA. That's like a good amount of DNA, right? Incubate all that DNA down, bro. 1 hour in. Oh my. Oh my god, dude. All my DNA, bro. All of my DNA. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do some farming. I can't show off everything in this event, sadly. I don't have enough DNA, nor do I have enough time. You got a movie Anki over here. Look at that. Movie Anki. I love the Anki guys. Let me switch to movie Pteranodon real quick for you guys. Ooh, wait, there's a Chaos Spino. I hate how short Chaos Spino's neck is, bro. Although it looks really good. Despite the neck, it looks really good. How to get D-Rex. So how to get D-Rex is incubate Rex, and there's a 5% chance that you get D-Rex. 5% chance. So, yeah, and Indominus Rex isn't out yet, so. Oh man, this is an event, dude. It's I don't know how I feel about this, bro. Titano is 2 hours and 250K. Oh my. At that point, what I do honestly is just like put something in the incubator and then just get off for the day. Honestly, so this is Aloe. Let me turn the volume. This Aloe looks insane, and already can tell it's so well animated. Okay, so let's see the roar. Okay, let's see the growl. Okay, let's see the call. The walk animation. That's a cool walk. Here's the sprint. This is very animated. The drink. Right on. Okay, let's see the eat. Okay, let's see. I see there's an idol. Let's see that idol. I want all the skins so bad, but the grind is gonna be exhausting. Yeah, I really genuinely think that the grind needs to be like cut like down really hard. Oh, there is a sleep animation for all these. That's so cool. I'm so happy they added sleep animations, dude. That's so awesome. Did I hear Velociraptor? Where am I hearing that from? Oh, there it is. There's one. Dude, look at that. Oh my god, dude. This is insane. This event is crazy. Look at those eyes. I'm gonna menus and then switch to movie Pteranodon so I can collect more amber. Where is it? Movie Pteranodon. Let's see. I'll probably like movie Pteranodon better than regular Pteranodon. Jurassic Park Raptor would have been better. Even dress. Yeah, I'd have to agree a little bit on that sentiment. Oh, I love this Pteranodon already. I've instantly fallen in love with this. This thing is beautiful. Holy, this thing is gorgeous. You get the flight animation. Oh man. Sorry, I love pterosaurs. Pterosaurs are my favorite, like one of my favorite prehistoric creatures of all time. I love pterosaurs. Pterosaurs and Asdarchids, although it's kind of redundant for me to say and Asdarchids because they are pterosaurs. What's the swim animation? Let's see the swim. Wow. The dev team is like, they did great on this stuff. All right, let's see the roars animations. That's the roar. See the growl. Okay. See the call. See the bite. See AoE. That AoE's kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, but oh man. I do not regret putting Pteranodon. I love Pteranodon so much. Imagine movie Pteranodon raiding a DA server. Dude, I just incubated at Rex and got D-Rex. Let's go. Dude, let's go. Let's go, Dolphin. That's awesome. People, yeah, I've been seeing people say that they got D-Rex. If anybody has D-Rex and you want to show it up on stream, you are more than welcome to join me. Like, I'm in a public. I'm also in Vipertron server, apparently. So, you are more than welcome to show it off. Can I jump chicken for these prizes? This isn't Connor Lamel? What? Connor, if they reduce... I'm not Connor. Hold on. I'm not Connor. I'm Dino Inc, man. Not the same guy. I'm Jay. Connor and I are different people. I don't... Yeah, I was mad. I didn't realize that. But if they reduce prices, to what percentage do you think they would decrease them to? At best, I'd say 50% because they're really kind of harsh on prices. I think the most expensive thing should be like 90K. And that's like a lot. I really think there should be a very new player friendly event. I don't like the fact that this is kind of not a new player friendly event in my eyes. I think it needs to be reduced by like some of them need to be reduced by like at least like 50%. At least. Mosin times Dinosaur should be 90K max. I think only one thing should cost 90K. I don't think they both should. I think maybe one thing should cost 90K. That way there's something to grind towards. I don't even think D-Rex should be 50K. I mean, I get like not wanting everyone to get D-Rex, but like that's insane. Honestly, if you're worried about D-Rex being too common, make T-Rex the most expensive, and then everything else costs less. Like it's like, because these prices are so annoying. 90K, if these YouTubers are having it, just thinking about, you know, like I could have enough DNA, but Chicken would be willing to give me the DNA, but that's not the point that I'm trying to make here. Is it doesn't matter how much DNA I have, or how much DNA other DS veterans have. That's not what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about new players trying to play this game and get all the movie skins and have fun, and they're just sitting there having to do missions all the time. Missions are kind of boring. Like I'm fine with doing like a few of them, but like over and over, like it gets boring after a while. Because I mean, like one of them, like literally right now, one of them is sitting in the region buff for 10 minutes, or well, 600 seconds is like 11 minutes, I think. Right now, I'm in the region, so it'd just be me sitting in here doing nothing, just like literally doing nothing. And it's like, I don't know. To me, I'm like, that's kind of suck. That's gonna kind of suck. Hey, look, Darwin. Fun fact: Facilitherium is never going off sale, so it's good that you got the skin. Don't feel bad that you can't play as it yet, right? Be glad that you got the skin. That's the most important thing I'm gonna tell you guys right now. If you guys are worried that you don't have the thing, if you don't have Facilitherium, worry about getting the skin first and then get Facilitherium, because then you'll actually you'll have it. You don't want to be like at the end of the event trying to get D-Rex at the very end after you've grinded out the entire event to get Facilo. Velociraptor 60k, that's insane. That's actually crazy. These prices are ridiculous. I'm going to go out of my way and say that these prices are ridiculous and they need to be reduced. No, no, no. I don't think there should be. You should get DNA from eliminating other players because that causes a lot of toxicity. If they really wanted to, what they could do is they could make it to where you get like a good amount of DNA from getting amber rocks, going around collecting amber rocks. Or like maybe like if they want like people plays movie skins, like make it to where movie skins get get way more DNA than all the rest of the other skins for the the time being, for the duration of the event. Rest in peace, Jasper. What is that picture? That picture? Oh, Jasper. It would be better if the requirement for D-Rex was to kill 10 different players and 150k DNA. Maybe. Maybe. What I was hoping for would have been cooler is if you went to here and you had to figure out the combination for D-Rex and like make D-Rex out of like the DNA. You know what I mean? Which I mean, like that's not that crazy, but like doing that, figuring out the DNA and like the pattern and then getting it. Or what they could do is like it was a random pattern for every player. So every player would have to figure out what pattern it is. And they're like it's 6 different slots with like a bunch of different things. So it could be very interesting. And this event literally feels like Knuckles. Do you like when do I look like I need your power? Imagine farming then only to find that it was all for nothing. Yeah, this event it's good on the surface, but in practice I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. Yeah, like well, I feel like you guys can call me crazy. I strictly remember saying that you didn't have to worry about DNA for this event. Because if you had to worry about DNA for this event, I would have been farming this entire time. I feel like it's way too expensive. I know that Chicken has the charts of like all of like the average players like DNA count, and I think the average player has like around 200k. And I'm like, I get that, I understand that, but I raise you new players. New players are going to want to play as D-Rex. Especially like younger kids, because younger kids aren't necessarily going to want to play as like all these older playables from like the older movies. Warm it up. What? What is this guy still saying? Yeah, 200k. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. This event is way too expensive. I'm gonna. Where's my? Let me voice my concern in the Discord. I'm gonna say it. We've been trying to tell you. I know, dude. I know. This event is too expensive. Aside from the, I think the developers are kind of getting the sentiment from the community, that it's way too expensive, and so maybe Chicken can put in a patch that just cuts down the price, or like even like gives out like a DNA code for like 200k or something like that. Man, screw this kid's game. Give me movie Spinal before. That'll be in part 2. Are you the one who killed me as a bowler while I was AFK? No, I did not kill you as a bowler while you were AFK. I've been flying around. People expect me to get D-Rex when I don't even have FASO. It's ridiculous they even needed to really have feedback to realize how bad these prices are. Okay, we understand like half the developers don't have time to play the game like consistently. You like don't be too hard on the developers about it, because well, if you're too hard on the developers, they're just well, I understand it's common sense to us, but not every dev plays this game. Not every dev because what they're working with is the charts of like how much DNA people have. And they want the event to be like, they want you to grind for it. They don't want you to just like, they don't want to hand you everything for free. Haven't seen a price of amber for 15 minutes. A piece of amber for 15 minutes. Really? Just go to the restricted zone. Over here, like in this area, there's a ton of it, like right here. I'll even show you right now. I'll go to it right now. Dude, someone even made a video a minute ago crashing out saying the end of Dinosaur Simulator because of this event. Yeah, I would say the community sentiment at the beginning is just like not great. But they still have, I want you guys to understand, they still have time to like change things. I feel like they can. I would like, I would take off like, I don't even know. Some things I'm like, ugh. Most expensive things should be like 75K, honestly. Honest to God. Most expensive things should be 75K. This needs to be a new player friendly event. If you want more players, this needs to be a new player friendly event. I promise you, I'm not even trying to be mean. This genuinely is a cool event. See, look, there's amber right here. Tons of it. Ping me. Shouldn't be. See. Oof. Yeah, people are kind of mad. It'd be nice if I could like spend the extra amber to like make this go by faster because I still have 44 minutes for me to get the Spino skin. But this is also like the very initial like reaction to the event. And also the event, I feel like in their mind the event should have is supposed to last like a good amount of time. But also like not everyone's gonna be committing like the next like 2 weeks worth of stuff. Yes, I know to speed up incubation. Go to these things and do the terminals. I only know of 3 of them. Is there more than 3 of the terminals? I only know of 3 of them. You kind of have to pay Robux, I think, for the speed up. I don't see a speed up button for Robux. But you do have the 3 terminals, so you have this one. So, boop. So that's 10% off. You can go up to 30% off of 30% faster, which is still like a long time. But I'm also like kind of I'm a little impatient when it comes to events sometimes, especially if I'm streaming. I get impatient a lot easier. But I think the fact that it works offline is like helpful. Okay, where's the next one? Next one would be right here at lab 1. I'm happy that I have the movie Spino. Totally deserved the remodel. It did. It needed one pretty bad. Yeah, like I said, the event is great on paper. The event is great. The pricing just is a little off of it's a little way too expensive. Maybe Indominus Rex is gonna go too because it used to be a former skin for. No, Indominus Rex isn't gonna be its own playable. Albino is still gonna stay its own playable. I think it was discussed of it being put on Mapu, was last I heard. I never got around to making a video. I've just been so busy. Um, but it should be on Mapu. It should be. Indominus Rex should be on Mapu, or just of something playable. And I understand people are like, that's stupid. Then what's the point of Albino Terror? And I raise you that it doesn't matter. Like, I have a whole argument for it. I'm just tired. uh, I feel like D-Rex is gonna be the third rarest skin ever. Mutodon fourth. Maybe I don't even know how to get Mutodon yet, honestly. So that was sped that up. Everybody's DNA is going to be that one SpongeBob meme of Squidward asking for money. Yeah. Can you spare some change? It'd be nice if at a certain altitude above, like, other playables, that it didn't, like, slow down my, like, dive bomb. So I could, like, dive bomb across the map really fast. But instead I get slowed down really quickly. My DNA is equivalent to opening up a wallet and only seeing flies come out. Yeah, I feel like Pteranodon, Mosasaurus, and Titanosaurus Ambers are the rarest to find. Unsure if D-Rex is... No. D-Rex is a 5% chance from Rex Amber. But I will say that I think Mosa is pretty rare because I have yet to get it. Which makes me sad because I want I want Mosa. Movie Mosa is something that I've been wanting for a long, long time. Okay, so... Like I said, I might just put some playables down here. I love this Pteranodon skin actually so much. Okay, so that's 30%, right? So, I mean, I still have like 20 minutes left. Moza is the 5-in-1 head. My mom's wallet's gonna be killing me. Should I steal her wallet because of these prices? Oh, no, you should not steal your brother's wallet. Haven't gotten a Rex Amber at all. Like I said, the best place so far that I found Amber, there's been a lot right here in the restricted zone. I feel like I found a lot of it here. I don't know about you guys, but let me make a pack. I'm gonna create a nest. Okay, I need water. Hello, Amber. Give me the Amber. Thank you. I need to go drink water. Hello there, tripod. Favorite skin throughout the event? So far the Pteranodon, because I've only really seen like 2. I really can't give you an answer yet. I mean, Evanicus did get a skin, so I'm so happy Hatzigoptrix skin wasn't overpriced. It only yeah, exactly. 25k. I'm like, that's a fair price. 25k isn't bad. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, if I'm right about this, it's gonna be similar to the whatchamacallit event, the Halloween event. So I'll take a few playables. Let's take like my small like pterosaurs. I don't know why my Thal's not fully run. Amber respawn is really slow. I guess you could hop from server to server to server getting Amber. The reason why I'm doing it like this, though, is because... Okay, so the idea here is to get a playable, like Thal, one of my flyers. And then just, like, leave it right there. And then it should respawn, theoretically, within... Yes, okay, cool. So, as soon as I start incubating another thing, I can just spawn my Thal and just leave it here, and then just click that and move on. So what I'll do is I'll do Thal, favorite you. Pteranodon, I'm gonna fly around with Pteranodon, but Isodactylus, my favorite Isodactylus. And we're gonna go to the other one. Why am I underwater? Is this thing? I forget this thing got a remodel. This thing kind of just looks like a Pelagornis. I got the movie Rick skin getting all 3 labs takes an hour to incubate. Oh my god. I thought I was gonna be able to stream this event today. I thought I'd be like, before I sleep, I will stream for everybody and just show off everything I can. Turns out I can show off 2 skins. Which is fine. I get it. I totally get why it's like that. Okay, and then we're gonna... Now, this guy... Isodactylus looks like the duck from Chicken Little. You guys know what I'm talking about? This guy looks like the duck from Chicken Little. Maybe I'm too old and nobody knows what Chicken Little is anymore. Chaos Mono. Yeah, I'm incubating Chaos Mono right now as we speak. It'll take me ages to get it though. Ages to get it. Especially like this late in the day, the update. Again, why are you here? Why aren't you here? Where is it? Why aren't you here? Why aren't you on Uxalia? I do not understand. It's also that was also the same sentiment I shared during the Christmas event with the Tundra Grazer skin. Why is this here and not here? Sometimes I question why things are the way they are. Where's another flyer? I mean, the music is too loud. Okay. Tropiognathus. There we go. There's the third one. We'll use Tropiognathus. Tropiognathus. Electro. Well, Tundra Grazer should have been on Eotrike. Let's be honest here. Tundra Grazer should have been... Oh. Okay, thank you, game. It glitched out because I hopped on the side of a mountain. Okay, let's get back in there. Don't worry, it gets worse. Yeah, move. Ooh. People are not happy. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's go try Big Nats again. Okay, why? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be Tropiognathus. And I exited and it didn't break, so we're good, which is cool. And now I can set things in my playable and grow them while I'm not home, which is so cool because like growing's boring. It'd be nice if there was like somewhere you could grow faster in this. I still think region bonus should also count as like growth bonus. Let's see. Ooh, Glass 7 Icus, let's go. I've been collecting them. Should I wait to incubate for a potential price? There's no guarantee of a price cut. Like, we want it, but there's no guarantee. That's really up to Chicken whether or not he wants to price cut things. So, you know, if you want to wait, you can, but I can't guarantee you that it's going to do you any good. Okay, I'm going to put this guy over here. And so now... Pteranodon DNA. Okay, so now all of my creatures are in certain places, tucked away, and now to use my movie crown. The best way to get Amber is going to be with a baby bowler, though, because that is the fastest flying playable. However, I like the Pteranodon. I like using the movie Pteranodon skin because it's cool. Gross. Okay. Eat some fish. It feels like there's a lot more trees than there used to be. Okay, wait, let me see in the settings. Yeah, okay, so this is what they were saying, preparing for whatchamacallit, the floods, the water. See how it's moving now? Which is cool. That was not something that was a thing before. Which that like changes, like you like if you're not paying attention you probably won't see it, but like that's interesting. I have yet to get a single Moza DNA. I think Bowler's gonna be faster than this though. Paddlosaurus DNA. There we go. Look at that. God, it's gonna be so expensive. I won't have time to grind out the event this weekend. I have a very busy weekend. But I will try to a little bit during the week, but I'm just busy right now. So we'll see how this goes. There's a really cool thing called pause growth. Settings. Oh, I grew. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, pause growth. And now I'm going to be literally one of the fastest things alive. 29, and then I'm 47. Ten minutes till Chaos Spino. 10 minutes. This Stegosaurus doesn't know that you can just do damage to your own nest. Or how rare the DRX thing is it? You should have god stats? I don't know about all that. I don't want super rare because there's already a problem with rare things being good and it's upsetting people in the community. Alright. I don't know how when it tells you when you get D-Rex. I don't know if it tells you at the end if it's like you've earned D-Rex or what. I probably won't stream for too much longer because I'm very tired right now. But I wanted to get the stream out for you guys. I wanted you guys to see it, and I wanted to see it. I wanted to see what the event was going on. I wanted to make sure that there would be a voice if anything went wrong, and it seems like something did. Remember, there's still like a part 2 and a part 3 of this event. So please, I understand you guys' concern about the prices. I totally agree with you. I absolutely agree with you on the prices, that they're ridiculous. But remember that devs are people too. And just be nice to them when you're talking about prices, right? Be like, we're upset about these prices. Y'all did really good in the event, and we know you tried hard. It's like but a reduction of the prices would be very necessary. You guys think I can get D-Rex from a Galactic Barosaurus? Are the skins tradable already? Yeah, no. I don't prices are not changing today. I can guarantee you that. Chicken's probably dead asleep right now. Because he like I said, he doesn't work super late. So, because I feel like I'm pretty sure Chicken's the only one who would be able to change prices in games. So don't attack all the other developers. The other developers are just gonna be the messenger men. Chicken. So don't be too harsh on them. And don't be harsh on Chicken either. Allosaurus. Titanosaurus. Okay, there can be a reduction over price or like a really big DNA code. How many Robux do I have? I would do like another DNA party, but I don't have the money for that right now. No, yet. I agree with you. I don't even know how to say that. Toshinori. Toshinori. I agree with you. He deserves a break from this. I completely agree. Like I said, no price changes today. No price changes at all guaranteed at all, but I do think they should happen. Because yes, you can get in 21 hours 400k DNA. It is possible. Nobody's gonna do that though. There is a few dedicated people who are willing to do that, and it's not most. Watch them increase them. No, no. They'll listen to the community. As long as y'all are nice, like the devs are reasonable people. Just don't burn like torches and stake at them. Like don't pitchforks and torches. Be like, hey, like these prices are far too expensive for anyone who has a reasonable life out of Roblox to afford. See what I mean, guys? There's tons of amber over here. Just running this bowler, just getting it. 4 minutes. Oh, Velociraptor. I don't think I have that yet. Velociraptor, yeah. Didn't have that one yet. This event was so outrageous, even Kim Jong-un was ready to press the big red button. Interesting. Forget about pitchforks and torches, the community is holding them at gunpoint. It's not like they expect beginners to have 500. No, yeah, I don't know. I can't play because the event is age restricted. You want to update your age on Roblox then? No, they don't do that. The devs You guys gotta understand the devs aren't only after money. I want you guys to know that. I have spoken to the devs personally. They're not just after money. It's like yes, money is always a factor, but that's not why. I've talked to the devs personally, and they most of the time the DNA pricing is based on like statistics, because Chicken gets the statistics of things. He has charts for this kind of stuff. So most of this would just be out based on that. Why is Dinosaur Simulator age restricted now? That's a good question. I don't know. Some they whatchamacallit, Roblox has done that a few times to UG, and they've had to like change it. Had to fix it. How much longer do I have? 2 minutes. Boy, oh boy. Okay, let's see. So this guy's just been talking about stealing his mom's wallet this entire time. Yes, don't not get hyped. I'd still get hyped for them. It's just sometimes they forget that not everybody has that much DNA. Because you gotta understand, most of the people that they see talking are the people within the Discord, and most of the people in the Discord have a lot of DNA. If you're dedicated enough to at playing this game to where you're in the Discord, usually you have a good amount of hours in the game. I'm part of the problem. I'm sitting on a million. I don't think it's necessarily a problem to have a million. If the thing about it is, I've talked about this before, if they really like worry about like DNA stuff like that, they should do like a percentage based thing. Right, where it costs a percent of your DNA, not an exact amount of DNA. That way it affects everybody equally. I don't know how you do that because I don't code in Lua, so I don't even know how possible that would be. But that's the only solution I can really think of. And at the end of the day, let the rich players have stuff at that point. Like, don't punish the poor players to make it harder for the rich players. And for anyone who thinks I'm just digging at the dev team, I promise I'm not. The dev team is amazing, and they work really hard. And, but it's important that they know that I'd rather them know the truth, and I want to be honest with them because I care about this game so much. And what I say does not come out of a place of hate, it comes out of a place of love. Anyways, let's go ahead and look at the Spinal skin. Because it got finally finished after an hour. And I'm not going to have enough DNA for like half the other things. Okay. So here's the new Spinoskin. Let me turn up the volume. Very interesting looking. You have an interesting face. So here's the roar. Alright, here's the growl. That's a cool growl. Here's the call. Alright, here's the bite. Interesting. Does it have any other bites? Just those two? Okay. Here's the AoE. A tail thwack, you know, I don't know how Spino's gonna do a tail thwack that I don't know if there's gonna be enough meat on that guy's bones. Alright. Here's the sprint animation, or here's the walk animation. Here's the sprint animation. I don't really like that sprint animation, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a weirdly built theropod, but still. Alright. The swim animations. So here's the base swim animation. I mean, it looks good in the water. And here's the sprint swim. Interesting. This feels like the pug of Spinos, I'm not gonna lie. To me, like, it's not even the model, it's just like it's just this whole thing right here. I'm so lost. How is it getting D-Rex work? D-Rex, you're not gonna be happy about this if you're not enjoying this event already. In order to get D-Rex, you have to put Rex in here. And find Rex. Right? And then it doesn't really matter what you put everywhere else. Then you have to incubate it, and you have a 5% chance of getting D-Rex from this. How do I get Pteranodon? I actually don't know. I'm assuming it's from Hatzegopteryx with the same chance, but I don't know. It wouldn't be Hatzegopteryx. What would it be then? Would it be Aloe? Oh, it's Velociraptor and Pteranodon. Boom, look at that. See, that's why I put that there. Earlier in the stream, when I put these here, that's why you see them favorited in my list. It's just so I can do this immediately. Just this one. God, that's so loud. The menu music is so loud. Yeah, it probably is Velociraptor, which makes me sad. 60k. Because I mean, I'm gonna want Pteranodon because that's an Evanicus skin. Obviously, I'm gonna want that. But it's Dev's gonna make this thing hard on me. Yes, you need to pay to incubate. You can decrease the price of the incubation by adding more things onto it. By adding more of these onto it, like this is what you're gonna get. Whatever's in this blue spot, you're gonna get this, and then everything else is just going to be that like 30% or whatever. It's gonna give you like a 25% discount on it, and then after that, you're gonna want to go to each one of the facilities around the map. So right now, I'm in this one. There's one right here. There's one right there, and there's one right here. You want to go into each one of these facilities and activate these little panel things right here. There's little computers in them, and that will take 30% of the time off of your thing. 30% of the time. So that is how you do it. Ugly color scheme, unlikable. She's one of the most iconic raptors in the franchise. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I also don't really care for blue. But I also didn't care for the first Jurassic World movie. That's not a secret, though. I feel like that's well known. If you've been around watching the channel, you'll know that I didn't like the first Jurassic World movie. Yeah, Chaos Spino. I don't like the neck of that thing, honest to God. That thing's neck is just not it. And it's I don't know. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of Chaos Spino. Movie Aloe's really well animated. So I need to get a movie trike. Looking at all these. So I can get like a feel. Okay, there we got Chaos Mosasaur and Movie Mosasaur. Both were really, really cool. Oh, bro, our poor buddy Mosa needs a remodel. Mosa needs a remodel bad, dude. I hope this thing's ginormous. I hope this guy's ginormous. This guy's kind of fat. Parasaur. Carno. Inky has, that's the next thing I'm hatching. Okay, so yeah, these other guys only have one head. Okay, so I'm gonna say this right now. These stats do not make me happy. These stats do not make me happy. And I feel like we got these stats because of this skin, and they wanted to be kind of more in line with this. Now that's pure speculation. There's 100% pure speculation, and there's absolutely zero evidence of it. But I'm still gonna say it. Classic. I still don't know why this isn't under Titanosaurus. Like, I get why, because it's big, but like, we have Titanosaurus. Titanosaurus is a thing. And bro's only got 2 skins. Artist's got 3. And I still feel like this Spino skin should have been on Oxalia, because we're literally getting a model for that guy. Custom got D-Rex. We need like a D-Rex is cool, but we need like an actual Fossil Ethereum skin as well. If the Jurassic World Mosa makes sense on base Mosa despite the size difference, I see no issue why Titanosaurus being on Titanosaur being itself. Honestly, the D-Rex should have been on T-Rex skin because it's like common. Not on Rex. No. What I thought it was gonna be on like something like Kamara or something like that, like Shuno, Kamara, something like. I know Shuno just got a skin, but like one of like the small sauropods, like the protosauropods, like Shuno. I know Shuno has spawn, but like Kamarasaurus. I know Kamarasaurus has a good amount of skins. But like, I feel like Kamarasaurus would have been like a good one for D-Rex too. I mean, because like, look at Vilex Phyllis, like that makes sense. But I understand why it's on Faso. I understand it's a mutated T-Rex. I get that fact that it's mutated T-Rex. But let me raise you this point right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And if you're not counting like classics or like recolors, that's like 10 skins still. And it's still got a movie T-Rex skins. Rex has enough skins. I can showcase the skins I have. So I don't have that because that's really hard to get right now. I don't have movie trike. I need to get it. But I'll showcase movie Baraki again. I really don't have that many skins because it just takes so long. How much is Movie Rex? Movie Rex is like 120k, and then you can go down to 93k. It's really expensive. So let's see. Can you show the Indo Rex skin? So iRex is not out yet. There's 3 parts to this event. So it's probably gonna be in either part 2 or part 3. It's not out yet. So you're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna do the roar. It's the roar for Bracky. Here's the growl. Here's the call. see the bite. It's just a stomp. The AoE is just a head thwack. Drink animation. It's a good, solid drink animation. Get the event is very expensive. Yes, the community sentiment is very negative right now. Hopefully it can get changed to be a little bit cheaper, especially for a lot of the new players. Yeah, no, this event is not too new player friendly at all. I also got the Chaos Spino. I showed off that. I thought Movie Becky was a skin for that from the Disney. No, you're thinking of Arlo. Okay. There we go. Struggling right there for a second. I don't know what that was. So now we have Chaos Spino. Chaos Spino. You know, I'm not a fan of the design, but that's because just the design of the Spino is just not that great either. Let's see the roar. Yes, I would have to agree that this event is probably new player deterrent a little bit. There's the growl. Oh, is that the idol? Interesting. Here's the call. See the bite. I heard something roar. I don't know if that was. Let's see AoE. No, that was no. Arlo is for an Apollo. Yeah, that's an Apollo skin. See the walk animation, sprint animation, and then now you'll see the swim. You see the sprint swim. It's a little bit of a fruity swim from Chaos Spino, but I'll let it slide. Let's see what else do I have. I also have movie Pteranodon. Where are you? There you are. I hear something. I don't know if that's like a playable that I don't have. I don't know if you guys can. You guys can probably hear that. Where's this? Where is this like war going on? Do you guys hear this? I hear a war going on, but I can't figure out where it's coming from. I see a bear though. But this is the Pteranodon skin. Here's the roar. Go ahead. Here's the growl. Here's the call. Here's the bite. Here's the AoE. The AoE is kind of meta, I'm not gonna lie. The drink. You get the swim. You get the sprint swim. You get the flight. You get the sprint flight. Where is this war happening, bro? I hear it. Somebody's having like an all-out war right now, and I don't know where it's at. There's some amber down here. Eight minutes. Oh, fuck. The anticipation is killing me. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a few days before I'm able to get Rex. Sadly. It'll probably be like a week or two until I can get D-Rex. I'm not gonna lie, I do not have that much DNA. I only have one of every playable, and I don't even have movie trike at the moment. I will say, uh, movie Moses seems to be kind of rare. Rex is a little rare, but not that rare. It's like you can see all the most recent things. These are like the most recent things. So I just got Rex. I just got Spino. You can see I got a lot of Carnos, Pteranodons. I got one Tylosaurus. One Tylosaurus so far. I got one Titanosaurus. I got one Velociraptor. Right, so that stuff is pretty rare. I can also show off movie Aloe, because I do have movie Aloe. For the price, 15 to 20% more fair. Most of the price should be down by 50%. I don't know what you're talking about. They should be at least 50% cheaper. Highest thing should be like 75k. There's no need to go that high. I feel like the prices are way too high up. They don't need to be that. I feel like it's unnecessary. Let's see the roar. See the growl. See the call. Okay. I'm just gonna keep running. Dang, man. Dang, man. That was so pointless. Oh, that's fine. I get stream sniped all the time. It's bound to happen. Congratulations, you stream sniped me. Anyways. He almost lost that. That's funny. Anyways. Let's see the 6 minutes. I got really interrupted of showing off the skin. God, everything costs DNA, dude. Oh, this event is so expensive. I'll have to really sit down and do some farming, dude. The event, you have time to get D-Rex. Like, I wouldn't worry, like, you're probably gonna have time to get it. I really wouldn't worry too much about that. Also, I think my plush, the birthday plush or whatever, Rex, for Frosted Rex, I think it shipped. I think I have it somewhere. I haven't checked my mail yet, but I think I have it actually. So big W on that. Hopefully we get plush Evanicus at some point. Please, UG. I would like my plush Evanicus now. Enough joking around. I'll also take a plush dolly. Plush dolly would actually be so peak. It's not even funny. It's they're tradable. Let me go to trading. We'll check trading. Also, sorry to my friend who just joined me. Remember that's California, sir. The remove movie event. Let's see. So, like, who wants to give me D-Rex to be featured in a story? No, it's messed up. So let's see. I'll see. Let me. I feel like people would show. It would show if people had the. Well, there's movie track right there. I need a movie track, but I'm not gonna trade anybody for it because I know they're gonna overcharge me like nobody's business. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. So movie Carno, movie Velociraptor. What if? What if I send this guy a trade? I'm gonna give this guy like the worst trade imaginable. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got crap to give. I'll give you like my extra like Greek event stuff. There you go. Have those. I'm gonna get that. That trade is gonna get declined, but it's worth a shot. Um, Although you can get like multiple things in this event. Freak. Much creatures in this game. Like, I'm gonna mute this because I know you guys. Some of you guys got mics. I'm gonna mute this so you guys don't say anything weird. Who has a Velociraptor? Nobody. It's got the Sackman from Little Big Planet. Who got Movie Moza? This stuff's gonna be like super expensive, like to get. Like, look, if you guys can get your hands on like Movie Moza or something like that, like right now, like you can probably get a hybrid for those things right now. So like I would trade them right now while you can, while everything's super like expensive, and you could easily get so much value. And D-Rex, you're probably gonna be able to get like a pitch Wraith from Kermit. But like as time goes on and the event continues on longer, like it stuff's gonna like drop in price. And I like there's been no guarantee of like a price change in anything, so it's possible that they're still gonna be like really expensive. Stop aura farming? Not aura farming. Let me go back to the default map. Thing I can only could get is a Carno and I didn't have more DNA. Well, look, if you guys need more DNA, I have a farming video on how to get 400k DNA in one day. Like in one day. So, God, they shooting. I'm just kidding, they're fireworks. I got a few choice words for that developer, Sleepy North. Okay, I'm getting like jumped right now. About what I expect to happen. This is why I don't play in Publix, because you guys do this. Is it actually 5%? Yes, it's 5% chance for D-Rex, yes. Have fun. So I didn't check this out. I just saw this. This is like the nesting ground for the Hatzegopteryx. Interesting. It's cool. You could totally recreate the scene with the Hatzegopteryx. Okay. So now, oh man, this is actually wild. It's like if I want to do the Tylosaurus, that's 60k right there. 60k for Tylosaurus. Titanosaurus, 250k. Velociraptor, 60k. Anki, 25k. How low does it get? Can I, like... I don't have enough. I don't have enough DNA. Oh, because I want to put something here when I get off so that I can come back to having something, but the only thing I'm going to be able to do is like Anki. Look how it's... That's going to take me so long. You can still grind. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna grind DNA too. What did I got hats. Well, I'll go off hats, and then I think I'm gonna pause for today because I just it's like late right now for me, and I have things to do tomorrow. With the new hat skin. Oh, that's a weird sprint. Okay, good now. This is not what I expected. Okay. One thing I'll say is this wingspan. Am I crazy to think that wingspan looks small? Maybe I'm crazy. I know Hats has like a ginormous head, so maybe I'm just crazy. There's you the eat animation. On the sound for you. Alright, here's the... Oh, okay. Here's the roar. That's not what I expected. Here's the growl. Overnight, you get like 20 or 30k. Do missions instead. Or do both. Here's the walk animation. Here's the sprint animation. Here's the bite. That's really fast. Like, almost too fast. Here's the AoE. What an animation, dude. What an actual animation. Yeah, if you're trying to sleep, do auto-clicking. You're gonna get like 20k DNA during the nighttime. Here's the flight animation. Sprint flight. Why is that's so awkward? What is... Some of these animations confuse me, man. Oh, man. It's very interesting. Yeah, this is Hatsugopteryx for you guys. Pretty solid stuff. Can I see the eat animation? Let's see, drink. Let's see, can I get the idol to play? I've seen the idol like pop up every so often. You don't get D-Rex Amber. So D-Rex, in order to get D-Rex, you need to hatch Rex, and there's a 5% chance from hatching from Rex DNA for it to be D-Rex. So here's the idle animation. You say that, Zola, but you gotta understand, this is supposed to attract new players, not new player friendly. That's I'm not worried about the veteran players. That's not what I care about. I don't even care about me not being able to afford it. What I care about is new players, right? New players who are going to want to play as all these new things, and they're going to see like the 60k price, and they're going to find out how long it takes to get 60k, and they're just going to quit the game. They're not even going to try. They're going to be like, I'm going to go play JB instead, where I can get these things so much easier. So, like, I get your sentiment, but I'm more concerned about new players than current players. And, you know, I could be wrong in the future. Like, I could be wrong and that these prices aren't that bad. Just people are complaining because it's the first day. That's very possible. But at the end of the day, you know, it's up in the air. It can't always be about new players. It isn't always about new players. That's the thing, though. It isn't always about new players. How new are we talking? We said from earlier, it sounded like you're talking about joining the game for the first time. Yes, people are going to be joining the game for the first time, new players, or even returning players that just don't have that much DNA, and some people just don't simply have the time. Like the reason why I'm concerned with the prices is because like this is stuff that's supposed to like bring people here. Well, I mean, like, do you guys want the prices to be this expensive? You understand that Tylo is like 200, or what is it? It's Titanosaurus is 200k. Moses 200k. Like Rex is 120k. Velociraptor is 60k. It's like that is like that's like what like and plus having to get D-Rex, right? That's 120k per like RNG of 5%. That's a lot of DNA to ask for from a new player. Like it, and I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't believe I am. Yeah. So that's why I'm concerned about prices. The event overall, I'm not saying the event's bad. That's not what I'm saying. And I hope you guys understand that fact that I'm not calling this event bad. This event is very good, and they've put a lot of time and effort in, and I completely respect them for that. I just think they did pricing wrong because they're not thinking about, who's going to be playing, how long it takes to get things. Yes, you can get 400k DNA within a 21-hour period of time. You can do that. But that's spending all 21 of those hours doing missions. 125k? Yes. So do you understand how to get D-Rex? Do you understand how to get D-Rex? In order to get D-Rex, yes, 93k. Yes. You're correct. I still think the point still stands though that they're making. How do you get Chaos Mosaic? Yeah, no, 93k is still a lot. That's a lot of DNA. Let me put some comparison for you. The Lecomousaurus is 110k. Jellywichtes is 100k, 200k, 300k. 200k. Like you're pricing these skins around like that means that this is 93k DNA. That costs 93k DNA. I'm like, is that fair for that to cost 93k? This alone cost me what, like 12k for this? What else? This cost me like 50k? 60k right here? 200k for these each? 120k? It's not a lot in comparison if the events lasts for a month. I guess. I'm not necessarily saying that it's like wrong, but I'm just like to me it feels like people are gonna see the prices and they're gonna see these prices and they're gonna be like, yeah, no. That's my concern is that the prices are like, wow, like that's a lot. And they're gonna nope out of here. And if if the dev team doesn't care about new players, then I guess it's whatever. But I'm just concerned about time and investment. And like I said though, this event is good. This is a good event. I'm not saying it isn't. It's not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying the pricing is too much. That's all. The DNA pricing is too much, in my opinion. Everything else about the event, awesome. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, new players, attracting new players. I feel like that's part of the point of doing a movie event is to get new players. They've steered clear far away from doing specifically Jurassic like stuff, like named stuff, and now they're going like fully deep into it right after the movie comes out. That's to get new players. New players are going to see 60k, 100k, 93k, and they're going to be like, nah. They're going to see how hard it is to get. Not also Fossil Ethereum is 300k by itself, on top of however much you're going to have to spend on D-Rex. Right? People are going to, after seeing Jurassic World, people are going to want to play as D-Rex. People are going to want to play as this thing. They're going to want to use it. That's like, if you're lucky, that's like 395k DNA, or like 393k DNA, which takes a long time. That's like 21 hours. Like I said, 400k takes 21 hours to get doing missions and events. Like if you literally, it'll take you like 3 days probably to get it. Like if you specifically dedicate that time, and I don't know if new players are willing to do that. The best, it's the best. Who says it's the best thing? It also little bit of grind. 3 days is a little bit of grind. I look like it's also not the best thing. It's like 3 days AFK. No, not AFK. No, not AFK. You're wrong. It's not AFK. It's active farming actually. 3 days AFK. You're gonna maybe get 20k DNA per night. That's not enough. This is active grind. 21k is actively doing the mission, the 400k is actively doing the missions. You actively have to be playing for those 21 hours in order to get that much DNA. AFK farming is not going to get you that much. Yeah, see? 70 to 80k. If the event's less than a month, you have time. Again, I get that. That's why I said that this is my opinion. I understand that. But I'm saying, for the sake of new play, I don't think these prices are that good. I feel like I understand, Zilla, that you're a veteran player, and that doesn't sound like a lot to you. I understand that fact. We're not talking about veteran players, though, here. I'm not talking about veteran players. I know I can do this event. I know I can get all these things by the end of the event. I know I can do that. I've done it before. But that's not my point. I'm not worried about me. And you can look in the general consensus of like the UG community that everyone kind of agrees the prices are too much. And I don't think anything negative can come from nerfing the prices. My question to you, Zilla, is why is it a problem that why is it a problem to decrease the prices? Why would that be a problem? Are you trying to gatekeep D-Rex from the new players? Is that what you want? You want to gatekeep them? I understand maybe like wanting some rarity in trading, but like I'd much rather the game live and get more players than have trading get a little bit better stuff. Like I like having value skins not every single person can obtain without grind. So yeah, you want to gatekeep them. It is gatekeeping. It is. It is. It's putting a sense of FOMO. You're like, I want to have something that other people aren't able to obtain. Having to earn your skin isn't gatekeeping. I'm not saying to a certain extent, the prices make it gatekeeping. Because not everybody has 8 hours a day to sit there and grind and do stuff. Pick and choose what you want to grind for. Don't think about you need every skin. Okay, I mean, that's true. That's true. I guess you can only grind for D-Rex and hopefully get it within the, still, I remember during, what was it, the Greek event, you were trying to get, what was it, the Hydrolania skin, and you spent, what, like 2 million DNA trying to get it? Was that fun? Was that fun to you? And you're a veteran player. I remember you complaining about that. I understand you grind for that, but you complained about it. You were upset. You were annoyed. You're like, it is stupid that it takes this much to get this skin. I'm just pointing out to you what you complained about. We need to. I might have to stop streaming. So, look, I understand that 1% is like different, but like it's RNG either way. 200k for Moza, too much. Like I said, I feel like 75k maximum should be the maximum. I feel like 75k is a fair price. I feel like it's a fair price. 75k is still expensive, especially with, RNG. I feel like that's still a fair price. Most people don't get to 200. Like, most people don't even have the hybrids. Think about that. Most people don't have the hybrids. Like, there's a lot of people who still don't have the hybrids because that's too much DNA to grind. Anyways, I've showed off all the skins. I'll try and make some videos. I'll try to make some anniversaries. I'm gonna try and get all these skins as fast as I possibly can. I'm really busy right now. I have a lot of things going on. Promise you, I'm gonna try to make more videos. I really am. But anyways, it's really late, and I'd like to stop streaming. I'm probably gonna go fight with Zilla for a few more minutes before I get off. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in the stream. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to join my Discord. We are constantly we constantly talk to the UG staff in the Discord. There's like stuff that we make where you can add suggestions and stuff like that. And UG staff is like always pretty active in my Discord, you know. And even if you're banned from UG, you're welcome in my Discord. But make sure to, you know, like, subscribe. I'll try to post stuff, you know. But anyways, that's all for today's stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.